Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to TechGig webinar series, our endeavor to empower techies. We believe that sharing of knowledge is the key to enhance our skills and grow us as professionals. With this principle in mind, we have initiated a series of webinars conducted by industry experts to give you all a crisp insight of various domains. The topic of today's session is Functional Programming Principles. Our guest speaker today is Prateek Jain. He is Senior Associate Platform, Sapient Consulting. Prateek has over 8 years of rich cross-functional experience in designing and developing enterprise applications in the financial and telecom domain. He is an active contributor to open source and an avid blogger. Prateek is a certified architect for enterprise application from Sun Microsystems. Apart from regular Java JEE application development, he likes to explore technologies in low latency and the big data space like reactive programming, in memory grids, NoSQL databases. So without further delay, I introduce you all to our guest speaker. Over to you, Prateek.
Thanks a lot. Hi guys, as you know, I'm Prateek Jain and I work for Sapient Consulting, and today I'm here to present some of my views on functional programming languages. In recent time, we have seen a lot of work that is getting onto functional programming space. In fact, lots of languages like Java 8 and .NET are also including these principles into them. So I thought it's worth that we spend some time in covering at least some principle side. What exactly do we mean by functional programming and functional programming principles? So I'll be covering that in today's session. One of the key things that I want to make, I just wanted to clarify in the beginning of this session is, don't expect too much of code. I don't think that one can become expert of any kind of language within 1 hour or 1.5 hour session. So the key takeaways from this session would be that you understand what functional programming is, their principles, and why Sapient Global Market is pitching in this space. So it's like for a developer, from a developer's perspective, I can say it will give me a toolbox which is bigger than object-oriented programming space, or you can, in other words, you can say a developer can expect that his toolbox to solve any particular issue in day-to-day life, he'll be having a lot more solutions in his hand, in his toolbox to solve those problems. So with that expectation in mind, I'm going to start my presentation for today. Okay, let's get started then. So here's the agenda of today's session. So we'll be covering like how object-oriented paradigm that actually serviced us for more than 30 years now, how is that is no longer actually a silver bullet now. Then we'll be covering why we are talking about functional programming here. Then we'll be covering what is functional programming. Then we'll try to have a small comparison of functional programming versus other paradigms. Then what it really means for software engineers or developers. And then what are the cautions that needs to be taken before we actually go and apply functional programming principles to our projects. Then we'll be taking up Scala as a language, and we'll try to cover how Scala is more suitable for Sapient Global Markets, and then how Scala actually implements all those principles that we will discuss in the first half of this presentation. And then we'll try to cover up, take up some questions and feedback. And feel free, in case you have any questions, just feel free to just type in the window, and I'll try to take them up on the fly, or maybe like at the end of this session. So that's it from my side. Okay. So is OOPS really an OOPS? So something that